think we're live, and I'll tell you what, this one's gonna start off a little bit slow because I actually have to build a garden, an entrance, and Xavier's mansion, because today in Planet Coaster we're starting a new theme sandbox park, simply X-Men. I want to start building. I don't want to really have to talk too much about what I'm doing, but the first thing you need to know is a garden. We need to build a garden in front of a big mansion type building, and we're just gonna also say that I have the Ghostbusters DLC installed, and I turned on all the Ghostbusters features, so it's X-Men featuring the Ghostbusters. I figured, why not? I bought the DLC, we might as well mess around with it in Sandbox as well. So Slimer's already in the park. Slimer's already here, dude. He's already in here, dude. I'm pretty sure it's gravel. Yes. So, I think we can repaint this like that. Might have to move this entrance up a little bit. I'm not sure. So the first thing is, I'm worried about the world or the overall look on this park, because it's really about 1, 2, 3, 4. It's really about the rides for this park. It's not really about what the whole park looks like overall. Xavier's Mansion. So if you're not familiar with the X-Men, obviously it's a comic book series, and there's so much to talk about when it comes to the X-Men. If you're wondering why I chose the X-Men, simply because they're my favorite. They're my favorite group of superheroes. It's my favorite comic book series ever. X-Men is the shit. The cartoon was slapping. So it's actually a circle. Right, okay. There's a couple different variations of what I'm building, and I want to get it. They all have similar ideas and concepts. All of the Xavier mansions that I see for the Mutant Academy have like a big garden in the front with a circular. So we're probably gonna have to re-edit this. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that right? That's right. Okay. With a big, like, pool or fountain in the middle. We're gonna do 4x4, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. And then like that. We'll make some nice, pretty flowers. And we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Like so. Whew. Alright, is everything working? Okay. So yeah, this one's gonna be more about the rides than anything else. Than like how it looks and whatnot. And then this will be the path to the mansion. Actually, this has to be the staircase, and then the mansion's gonna be right here. And this goes one way, and this goes the other way. I just have to curve this out and figure out the shape of this. Thinking it could be like that. There's a helicopter I might put a flat right out here in the garden and theme it like one of the X-Men or something. There's also like a hedge maze, and of course the famous jet that comes out of like a basketball court. So I might do that. I could do a helicopter. I guess that would work. Put a helicopter on the ground. It's gonna be a lot of planting and planning. That's off by one. And then, I think you have to deselect the grid. I'm not sure. Yeah, this is gonna be difficult. Actually, I could put the... I put the stairs on each side. Like this, maybe. And then curve them around. They have to be stairs, though. Is this... I feel like this is off the grid. So yeah, last time we were actually playing with the Ghostbusters DLC, like, story stuff, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. But all the DLC with the Ghostbusters, and it was fun for a while, but then it got, like, I don't know, it felt like a really difficult career level, and it just kept going and going, and didn't really get to the point of fighting Gozer. And that's kind of what I wanted to do, and it just wasn't happening for me. Why is this... Oh, not connected. Stairs and pathways, man. Every time. Like, why are you even curving? There's no reason to curve. Okay. Well. I don't know. This is... I thought this would be the easy part. But I guess... not. I think it's because it's off. There's like a weird grid situation going on here. Ooh. That might work. Close enough. Okay. So yeah, the mansion will be up here. You won't see this shit. So it doesn't matter. Uh-oh. How? Dude, come on. Like, really? I just don't understand why this is... How hard is it to mirror an effect? Alright, well. We'll hide all that with walls and... whatever. I mean, I could do that part now, so it's not weird. Yeah, like I said, the start of this is going to be really slow, and please be patient if you're here watching. Because it's going to take a while to get this the way I need it to look. The Xavier's mansion is going to be, it's like, there's a staircase to get up to it. And then I'll probably put a coaster inside of the mansion, but I want to build at least the front wall just to get an idea. Or I could set a coaster in here and then build the mansion around the coaster. I don't know which way is best. I think building the front part first would be the way to go. Sorry, I'm just looking at... I'm actually looking at pictures, which is a thing I suggest people do if they want to build things. Like specific recreations. It doesn't need to be a perfect recreation or anything. But if you want your builds to look good, right? Then that's what you should do. I'm just not finding what I'm looking for, and it's very frustrating. There we go. Okay. So, it's actually, I think the house itself, or the mansion itself, is, like, made out of bricks. And there's some versions of it that look more like a castle? I had a picture of it. Here we go. This, but up on a staircase. So, I guess we're looking for concrete. Or these pieces could work too. Because I think this is on equal to the grid here. I mean, that's pretty close to what I'm looking for. Let's see what this looks like. What the hell? What is going on? I mean... I think we can edit this. We can edit these front pieces. What is going on with this thing, dude? this should be like we're 15 minutes in and all I have is wall pieces. You know what I mean? Cut this in half. I can lower that piece. Yeah, I'm gonna have to edit single things here. It's off just by a little bit, and that's what's frustrating about this. Okay. Stream earlier? Well, that would be my bedtime, dude. If I streamed earlier, it would be literally, I would be asleep. You gotta learn how time zones work, Jeffy. I'm sorry that you're very confused about how Eastern Standard Time is what the world goes by, and you're just not part of the world. So this is now going to be a separate building, which makes it more difficult. But I might be able to, as long as this front part gets connected, I might be able to get away with it. Yeah, that's not too far off. There we go. Okay, it's like split in half, but whatever. Jeffy, are you familiar with the X-Men? Because we're trying to make Xavier's Mansion and build some rides themed around the X-Men. And it's gonna take us a long time to get that done, but I've got some cool ideas for it. And actually, the hedges are on the outside, so. Whoop. We gotta build the garden first. Yeah, so obviously, things like Wolverine will be a roller coaster. And we'll have to figure out a ride for each of the X-Men. I know there's a lot of X-Men, so we'll have to pick and choose which ones. But obviously the major ones, like the core group, is probably what will be represented here. Wolverine, Cyclops, Storm, Jean Grey. If I'm feeling crazy, you know what? We could do like a fireworks show for Jubilee or something. We'll figure it out. How long does it take to complete a project? Depends on the project. 100% depends on the project and what it is. Could be anywhere from a week to a month to a year. It really depends on what exactly you're doing. I feel like this one's gonna take me a long time, especially just for this beginning part. Because there's references to go off of, but not all of the references are the same. Like, there's so many different variations of Xavier's Mansion. So it's kind of difficult to find one that's like, oh, this is it. You know, like there's different versions for the movie, for the comic. There's been different variations, but they're all kind of the same idea. It's like half a mansion, half of a school. I could build something that looks like a university, and I guess that would work. But they all have some similar things. They all have, like, the secret jet. They all have a big garden with a fountain in the front. That's the best theme song. Yes, it is. It is the best theme song. I mean, it's up there with, like, the all-timers. It's definitely up there with, what do you call it? Pokemon. In terms of, like, cartoon theme songs, I do think X-Men is, like, S tier for sure. And the thing about the X-Men that made me love it, like why it's my favorite comic book series, is first of all the art style. Stan Lee actually hired a atomical artist, a guy that worked on like medical anatomy books. A guy that understood the muscular structure of the human body and all that stuff. He actually hired a person that would do like realistic sketches of the human form, and then Stan Lee was like, okay, so I want you to do that, but then exaggerate it. Because obviously they're superheroes. They need to be a little bit, you know, more muscular than the normal person would be. You gotta make all the women, you know, a little bit bustier, a little bit sexier. Because it's a comic book. And it has to be a little bit over the top. And then secondly, besides how cool they all are, artistically, creatively, and their powers, it's the meanings behind X-Men. And X-Men are cool because they're not like other superheroes. They're mutants, and their mutation comes from usually something terrible. And it's a lot of the X-Men are teaching you lessons about life and horrible things that have happened in the past. I think the only one that's a little bit different in terms of like origin story is Wolverine. And I mean technically Storm, but the rest of them are from just like tragic, horrible things that have happened. And that's how they gain their powers. And I always thought that was really cool. To teach people that you can grow and learn after something horrible and terrible. I guess the best example is my favorite backstory of a super villain ever, and that's Magneto. And Magneto, I mean, it's something I don't really want to talk too much about on stream, but for those of you who aren't familiar, Magneto gained his powers through suffering the Holocaust. Him and his family were in a concentration camp, and that's a real thing. That's in the stories and in the comic books and in one of the movies. I forget which X-Men movie it is. It might be the beginning of the first one, where they show you how Magneto got his powers. But it's like the worst thing in human history. and you understand why he's so angry at humanity and why that's why Magneto hates humans, because humans are capable of such terrible and horrible things, right? So that kind of gives you a super, it's like the best and somehow worst super villain origin story ever. And that's why the X-Men is so different. The X-Men is all about being different too. Like every one of them is, so different. It looks like a concept. Shut up. All of them are so different in personality, in background, and like what they're known for and what their powers are. I think everybody can relate to the X-Men a little bit if you look into their stories and stuff. So I kind of wanted to do something like this in the middle. And I guess we'll pick some flowers. Make it look pretty. Do 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 do. Guess that's okay. And I'm pretty sure in canon, Cyclops gets his powers after watching his family die in like a house fire, and then he became an orphan. And Xavier like took him in. And that's kind of how the X-Men started, was Xavier had all these telekinesis power. He has like mind control and stuff. And he was like, hey, there's somebody else like me. And so Scott Summers, aka Cyclops, was the first one. And then he found Jean Grey and the others. How the heck am I supposed to get this to work? In there. I guess that's alright. It's like off axis. Yeah, Professor X and Magneto kind of are friends, but also enemies. It's a really interesting relationship between the two. Like, they have common ground and common understanding. They both actually have similar interests. Like, they want to help mutants. Professor X obviously wants to train them so that their powers aren't their powers aren't out of control. And Magneto has some more evil intentions in mind. But for the most part, they both have something in common as well. I think they went to school together and they were friends for a long time. And it's funny because when Magneto becomes a good guy, it's actually because the mutants are at risk. It has nothing to do with saving people. It has everything to do with saving the mutants. Like, Magneto hates the X-Men because they keep stopping him from accomplishing his goals. But he never wants to, like, harm them because they're mutants. And so he's like really pro-mutant no matter what. I think we'll get a series of little bushes here. Bamboo might not be the right one. I need like tiny, smaller trees or something. I mean, this might work. Ignore Slimer. He's just gonna hang there in the air. Actually, I was thinking about the ghosts, and I was like, we could pretend that it's the astral projections. Because later in the X-Men series, Xavier's like fighting astral projections that are basically just like ghosts. We can just keep them here and pretend that's what they are. Or I guess we could say, hey, you know what? Xavier's got a big scary mansion. Of course it's haunted. I got the Ghostbusters DLC. We gotta use it, okay? So you're getting the concept, right? Actually, I might not even have to move that entrance. That might be okay. So we're just making this a fancy garden. One side is a pool. I think it's the left side. The left side is a pool here. So we'll have to do my usual trick for that. Mm-hmm. So yeah, there's a part at the beginning, or pretty early on in the first X-Men movie, where Xavier is showing Logan the school. He's like showing him off this area, and they walk through, and you see somebody like running on the water. So what we're gonna do is make a man-made fountain. We've learned a lot about this, too, when doing things like this. I've done things exactly for this situation. And it never looks exactly how I want it to look. Because of the pathing. That's the hard part. Because of the pathing. Like okay on one side, but not okay on the other side. Last time I could just chisel away, but this time I don't think it's gonna let me do that. So we have a couple options. One is to undo and pretend this is water. That's option one. With color panels and fountain effects. Maybe some mist would help too. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll just do it this way. The thing is finding the right color, though. Because if we go too blue, it might look goofy. But then again, it is a cartoon comic book, so I guess the colors can be a little bit over the top for the whole park. All the rides are gonna be like super overly themed. Like for example, I have a plan of doing a Wolverine coaster. And the Wolverine coaster is obviously gonna be like yellow and blue. You gotta get those classic X-Men colors. Alright, Jeffy, thanks for hanging out, man. I play this on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Just to let you know. So if you come in early on Tuesday next week, you'll probably see some progression. Because it doesn't look like much from the start. It never does. We were so close to having like a perfect shape there. Actually, that doesn't look terrible. We just put some little fountain effects on it with the water and everything, and I think it'll be good, actually. I don't know about having like actually I think there are little fountain pieces that I could use. Like this. But the water pours out the sides, not the top. And this is huge. I don't know about that. Maybe I could do like 3 of these in a row. Okay. Yeah, see, it's not really coming out of anything, so I don't know. I might have to figure that out. Unless it looks okay, just like the way it is. We'll see. We'll put it in play mode and see. Yeah, I might do something about how those are. But that's the idea. We just need the idea done. So, yeah, we'll have a fountain on this side, and then the helicopter slash basketball court on this side. So I think it would be funny if I just, like, have the just make the ground look like a basketball court, and then, or a tennis court or something, and then just have a helicopter just sitting here. Gotta have it at like a cool angle. I could probably download a jet, but I mean, what would be the fun in that? You know? Oh, I know. These spirals are cool, but I don't know if I want them. I mean, I need some sort of something in the corners here. So I'm pretty sure it's basketball, but it might be. Let me see. It might be tennis. No, I feel like it's basketball because I remember in the movie it like opens up and the kid loses his ball and then the jet comes out. I think there are multiple versions of this building though, so it doesn't matter. Whatever's the coolest way to do it. Tennis court would be really easy to make, though. Because all we need to do is, like, a line in the middle. And maybe try to get, like, a fence that looks like... the pirate fence is a net, right? Get some netting in the middle. Trying to get my creative juices flowing, if you know what I mean. So I don't really know, when it comes to later in the build, I don't really know what I'm gonna do for, like, the danger room, or, anything like that. I kind of wanted to do something with, like, the glass prison. I feel like that's pretty iconic too. I don't know how I would do anything like that in the park that would make sense. Just put like a shop out on a glass island. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, there's a scene from the movies where they put they capture Magneto and put him in a glass prison, so that way he can't break out because he can control metal. So obviously putting him in a normal prison wouldn't work. Okay, so how do I get the netting? Let's see. Right in the middle. Just like that. And that's it. Well, I wanted a line, like a white line. Alright. We'll add decorations and stuff to make it look like this is, being used or whatever. And then I know there's usually like a maze on one of the sides, but I might put the maze in the middle. That would be easier. Or I could just leave this the way it is. It's actually it's elongated, so I have to, I think, split it the other way. point. We have to find the middle part. Man, the pathing hates me today. So yeah, it's actually closer to something like this, with like little trees in the middle. From the picture that I'm looking at, so I guess I'll try to copy what I'm seeing here. Okay. And then I don't really know if this part needs hedges. It definitely needs something. Oh. I just got a good idea. Put some water lilies here. Yeah. That'll help the illusion that it's water. Maybe. Actually, nah. Yeah, we want lots of yellow flowers because yellow's the color. We want lots of yellows, blues, and reds, the primaries. Do. I don't know if that really looks real. That looks like a bowl of Fruit Loops. I don't know, that's what it looked like, okay. Now I need, blue flowers. There we go. Mm-hmm. Okay. And so there we go. You get the idea. And I'll add big trees all around it, whatever. And we get into this building. There can be paths off of the corners here, going this way. And I kind of did want to ride, like a flat ride outside of the building, outside of the mansion here. And actually, I think this mansion might just be for the one coaster. So I don't know if I should build the coaster first, and then try to. I think I should try to build the front of the mansion first. I'm thinking either brick or sandstone is probably the right way to go. We got some new brick buildings from the Ghostbusters pack. These are like really bright though. Actually, that might be perfect. Oh, look at that. It's all lined up. It's all lined up. Okay, so the mansion, looks like... Where the hell is my picture? I just lost it. God damn it. Okay. So this front part actually goes back one. So there's big window, there's a big door and big windows, and then it goes back one spot. Good to know. So yeah, I might have to replace these pieces with this one, because this one has like the floor, the bottom base. Which I guess I can replace that off stream, it's not a big deal. So it goes in one, and then out one. And then there's like a whole, there's a round room here, and then just a smaller room on the other side. So one in, one out. And actually this, I think this is just one. Two, three, probably four would be okay. Now let's even it out to that. Yeah, that'll be good. We'll just get like a layout idea and figure it out with the coaster what I'm gonna do. Mm-hmm. Make sure it's all aligned correctly. Alright, yeah, so the round room part, is a little bit more difficult. Because it's like, actually, there's big windows at the bottom. So I might have to check for... They're like an octagon shape that has windows on it. Or do I have to make that? I think I have to make that. Unless I could maybe do this. But it's kind of like these, but at an angle. Or if I had a larger version of this. Yeah, choosing the windows is going to be tricky too. Let's see. I know we got new brick pieces from the Ghostbusters DLC, and I haven't seen all of these. Some of them are good, and some of them I don't know how I feel about them. Like, this would go well up here. I think we got city brick. So it has to be these windows. Like that. Which doesn't exactly look like... I mean, there's... The windows are always over. Maybe small windows on the bottom and then big windows up top. Uh-oh. We have a problem. This is where it's uneven. Hold on. Yeah, split pieces are gonna be fun. I mean, having it a little bit off might actually be better, because then it's not perfect. Nobody said it had to be perfect. I think I need a flat roof piece for this. Yeah, there we go. I don't even remember the last time I saw like the X-Men movies. I don't even think I own all of them. I think I only own First Class and Days of Future Past. But I feel like X2 is really good. X2 has a iconic segment with a Nightcrawler in the White House, and I love Nightcrawler. It's like probably one or two for me. It's always been Gambit and Nightcrawler for the X-Men being like my favorites. Okay, actually this doesn't look terrible. Do. I wrote down what type of coaster we wanted this to be. Because the first one's going to be Wolverine. So, what did I write down? I put Copperhead Strike, which is a coaster we haven't done in a while. It's kind of like little jeeps. I think that'll be cool if I make it like an army jeep or something. Or we'll see how it looks bright yellow. But yeah, I want you to have to walk in here. Aligning this perfectly to the path. A little bit tricky. But we know some tricks that we can do. That almost is perfect. Yeah, I want the entrance on one side and the exit going out the back, and that way we have more of the park behind the mansion. So you get the idea. It'll be like this. This is actually just gonna. The mansion's actually just gonna be a station for the coaster. And then, so I need paths around the side, which I guess could come off of either this corner or like right here would be okay, I think. And then this will go down the side. Like so. And we'll build little shops that'll look like extra buildings in the campus or whatever. This is actually is only one over. Okay. We'll give it some space to exit. Like, we'll do something with the back of this building. Don't worry. Kind of funneling people down these paths, but it'll work. Okay, so no matter what happens with the entrance, this needs to be a doorway. I don't know if there's a doorway with this pack that's good. The picture I'm looking at actually has roof pieces that look like they're from the Spooky Pack. Yeah, I have shop front. I don't know if there's a door. Might just have to place one down. But I need a big one. A big door. Like, this is not gonna be enough. I need something really, what's the word? Ornate? Fancy? Like, ooh, almost like this. Actually, this one's kind of cool. We got so many options that I just don't know which one would be best. Holy crap. It's the frickin' Temple of Gozer, dude. I like that this one has stairs up to it. That's cool. You know who else I always thought was cool? Colossus. The guy that turns himself into metal. I don't know why I thought that was so cool. Actually, this is pretty close to what it looks like. That's a maybe. That's a no. Definitely not that one. This might be it right here. Oh, that might be it. That might be it right there. That's so close to what it actually looks like in the picture. Yeah, I think we're going with this one. And then we need to edit this. Uh, it's 2 floors up, and then I think there's a setback in the middle, and there's like a tower piece. So no matter what happens inside, this has to be 2 up from here. Doo-doo. Let's see. Windows. Now it's time for windows. And they're very, they're kind of like out and round. They're almost like this, but larger. Larger than that. I guess these castle windows actually would kind of work. Maybe. They have crosses on top. I don't need that. Actually, they're kind of like this. These are the haunted house ones, though, right? This is pretty close to what they are. Like, I'm not even joking. Whew, God bless me. Okay, so there's 2 on top here, next to each other. Like this. And there's like 1 here. So as far as these outside concepts go, I mean, there's space here for something, but I probably won't put anything here. I think we have to go with like castle pieces or brick buildings. So let's start with something basic. What did we want? We wanted ice cream. Because Iceman is an X-Men. I don't want to have to spend like thousands of hours making every single shop by hand. But I mean, this is kind of the vibe right here. Something sort of like that, but not with the tropical plants. But ice cream. I don't even know what theme to like look up for this. I might do like a city scene in the back. We can do something crazy. It doesn't matter. We're having fun. We're gonna have fun with this park. This one's gelato. I mean, that looks pretty sick. Put that right there. It fits perfectly, why wouldn't I? We just have to edit these. Is there stuff in the back? Of course. Don't worry, I'll fix it. I'll fix this. We'll just pretend that, there's an extra room here. Or an extra building here. I mean, it just works so well. Gelato's close enough to ice cream where I think it's okay. I also, I wrote down, I wanted, like, French fries, because Gambit's kind of like French, but not really. He's, what do they call it? Cajun, I guess? He's got that weird, like, French Southern accent, like Louisiana French accent for some reason, like that New Orleans, but he's kind of French. It's weird. Gambit's such a cool character. Throws explosive cards. How can you not love him? I think I have a plan. Aha. There, we fixed it. Montreal Frites. Yeah, okay, we probably don't need that. But I do need, like, the little menus. What else would you buy at a French fry place besides French fries? I don't know if I want this place open at night or not. I haven't decided on like the hours. I guess we'll see. I think it should be actually only open during the daytime. It's not like I need dark rides or anything. Let me set the timing after I do this. Okay, so it's from like 8 to 18. We're gonna close the... I don't know why the park was open, because there's nothing here. The ghost on the loose. Why are the ghosts just spawning at the entrance? Why don't they roam around? Maybe because they don't have a ride or anything to haunt. They're acting weird, they're acting glitchy. They're glitching out over here. So we'll build my first flat ride, I think. I wrote down some flat ride ideas. An aeronauts, which is just the balloons. Put that on this side. I don't know if it would fit right here, but... I mean, maybe the planes would make more sense. Hold on. I just want to see base rides here. Where are the... They flip upside down, so I think they're actually extreme or something. No, they're level 2. Okay, they're considered a thrill ride. Because that's kind of like the jet. Represents the X-Men flying around. But then I haven't used this ride in forever. This is like over themed, and I never use this ride because of what it looks like, but it is very cartoony. And it could work right at the front of the park. Let's decide what we're doing with my cues. I think a lot of things would work really well. Brick might be the right way to go. I don't know. I haven't used this ride in so long that I don't actually remember if it's popular or not. I honestly don't remember. The Sky Ace, I think there's a sign for it. Maybe not. Oh wait, there's... It's just this airplane though. That's a really bad sign. No pun intended there. Right, well. Okay, so the ghosts are gonna explore. I just wanted to test this ride and see what exactly does it do again. I know it flips around. Swings like crazy. Ah! Okay. Is there other animations? No. There are not. Where'd these ghosts go? That means we need a staff building over here, probably. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So like 7 or 8. So like here. If I search brick under building, let's see. Nope. I think finding the right look is going to be a bit tricky, because I want it to all blend in together. The only real brick buildings I have are like this, but they don't really have a back to them. I guess that would be okay. Oh, wait, there's... Oh, yeah, there's studio buildings that work. Hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't know how I feel about the glass in the front, though. Yeah, see, this is one of those type of builds that it's like gonna be more about the coasters, really, so this part isn't the most exciting. I might even put all this space for one coaster. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. I kind of like the idea of making the whole thing look like a campus, though. And then each, like, section, you know, to get your science or whatever. It's a university. It's a school for special children or whatever. For mutants. This game looks cool and reminds me of Roller Coaster Tycoon. It's a lot like Roller Coaster Tycoon, but better. Better than that game. I'm guessing that the exit's gonna be aligned with this, right? So... something like that. And then we'll make this area for a coaster. So actually, I don't think we'll start with the Wolverine. I think we'll start with another coaster. That can just be like out in the open. That doesn't need a whole lot of theming to it. We're gonna do the Gixxer. Does anybody remember when Wolverine stole Cyclops' motorcycle? So we're gonna have a motorcycle coaster that's just going through the woods over here. And it's simply gonna be themed after Cyclops. I think his motorcycle's plain black though. But we'll make the coaster itself like red. Looks great. It's gonna take a while for this one to shape up, really. Are the roller coasters one separate piece? It depends on what you want to build for your coaster. A Tron coaster. Yeah, in the middle of an X-Men park. That makes sense. There's like pre-made, yeah, I can show you what I mean. When you're asking that question, there's pre-made. So you could have a coaster be one piece, like this. It's all put together for you, and you can download and share your creations with other people. Like somebody made this one, so this is a really neat, quick little coaster, so I downloaded that one. And then Frontier has some that are pre-made, if you don't want to bother doing that. Or you could make your own piece by piece. So you have the option. It's up to you and what you want to do. Make this nice and bright red. Like the beam from Cyclops' eyes. All red. It's gonna really, this one's really gonna stand out. So yeah, the cool part about this coaster is you can make a launch delay. You can make it go backwards. Or you can just make it launch right out the gate. 2, 3. Let's go. What are we doing? 30-degree angles? 45-degree angles? Ooh, you know what? 45 sounds fun. Let's go over the top, yeah. We want this coaster to be like pretty straightforward and fast. Like weaving in and out of trees. So we'll keep it pretty low. Just a low fast coaster. And we have to test it. Park's not open yet, so don't worry. Don't worry about anything. Actually, can I turn the ghosts off and then turn them back on? Because I don't want to deal with the ghosts right now. Not until the park is open. Ghostbusters features. Apply. Let's see what happens here. Are they actually gone? No, they're still here. Will they leave? Will they just leave the park? No, they just stay. They stay here. Well. I guess they can haunt me forever then. Whatever. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about the ghosts. Roller Coaster Tycoon was pretty good for that time. I mean, it's still pretty good. Roller Coaster Tycoon is a classic. Everybody loves it. So yeah, this coaster makes you feel like you're on a motorcycle. This game's like an upgraded version. Yeah, sorta. This game's a lot more complicated than Roller Coaster Tycoon, though. Actually, I want a greater turn here. We want this to be a long coaster, right? Nice and long. Stay on it for a while. Worried about the speed here. I don't want it to stop and delay. Because sometimes it sees this as like it needs to delay to launch again, and I don't want it to stop the momentum of the coaster moving forward. I don't even think it worked. I don't even think it worked. I don't really want to go above 47 feet, I think. Keep it pretty low. We'll adjust the height there so you don't get your head cut off. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, we can edit this. What do we want? 45? Yeah, you can edit piece by piece, and then you can edit after you build it. Like, there's so many different ways to make a coaster, and there's so many different coasters. And this one's like not the easiest one to make, but also not the most difficult. It's somewhere in the middle, I would say. It's really all about the speed of this coaster. That's all that matters. Okay. We gotta test ride this and see how it feels. Oh, okay. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. I think this is the type of coaster that likes to stay pretty straight, too. So we'll do a straight section and then we'll curve at the end. Over bank. I think you could do an outside turn for this type of coaster, but I'm not sure how well it would go. That basically just means banking the opposite way that you're turning. Do a loop? This coaster can't go upside down. It's not an option for this one. Not that type of coaster. I think the max banking is like 60 degrees. I think it can turn sideways basically, but it can't go upside down. Upside down on a motorcycle, like doing a backflip, that would be cool though. Might increase the down on the hill on that. Yeah, some of this feels like really uneven. I can't figure out why. Just likes to bank back and forth. A sideways loop? Yeah, it's not exactly gonna work for what I'm doing. How high is that? 48. Okay. Cut this in half. 52. Okay, let's get this piece different. Let's see. Okay. One more test ride. Do we have music? Because I feel like music is important here. No music. Probably just like adventure or action. Adventure's no. Adventure's like tribal music or something weird in this game. Maybe there's some action. Coaster Royale. I don't know what that one is. Let's go. And then, yeah, we'll just surround this with some, like, rocks and trees. have you weaving in and out of stuff. Nothing super crazy for this coaster because it's the most basic one that I have planned. Wolverine's gonna have loop, so don't worry about that. I'm sweating in here, man. Hitting that heat wave. Today's the first day of my heat wave. Yeah, I can adjust the end hill here, the height on that one, but then I think we'll be done for this coaster. So... let's see. That'll be it. All right. And we'll let that run. And we need like a bathroom over here. It's 92 with humidity making it feel like 97. I think it's about the same here for now. But it's supposed to get even hotter. It's supposed to get up to like 100, but we'll see. It's just no fun because we had a heat wave earlier this year already. Just no fun to be hot and humid. So yeah, I think we could try doing a theme here. I need need a gift shop. We want to sell some hats. Let's see, there's gotta be a castle looking type building, because this one kind of goofy, right? Kind of goofy. This one's a little bit less goofy. But it's just not what I'm looking. I'm looking for like an actual castle style building. I don't want to make one. Like that. But not that crazy. You're Connecticut, I'm New Hampshire. So yeah, we have very similar weather. I'm just not seeing what I'm looking for here. Kind of like this, but more of a chat. Maybe this. This might work. Something like this. Oops. I just have to split these. New Hampshire's nice. Yeah, when it's not 97 degrees. We do all the big stuff first, and then comes, like, the small details, so... It's gonna look pretty empty for a while. But we have to get hats, dude. It's all about the hats.
Hats fantastic.
Because we got some hats that actually work perfectly for X-Men, believe it or not. There's like goggles that kind of look like the ones that Jubilee wears on her head for some reason. They got the weird Cerebro helmet kind of thing from the Ghostbusters pack. There's some other hats that we can use. We'll have some fun with this park for sure. Ah! That was it, man. What happened?
Hats fantastic.
Do. I love when the pathing is not perfectly straight, but I mean, that's as good as it's gonna be. Yeah, we didn't finish the middle. I'll probably work on that off stream because that's gonna take like literally 30 hours just to get it to look like anything. So I'll work on that. But you get the idea. There'll be a big mansion in the middle. Xavier's Mansion. Okay, so we have some shops here. We got French fries, gelato. There's a staff building. And then over here we got other things, and we need drinks, yo. Yeah, I don't know about the fairy tale, but like, what are my options for something like that's gonna be really small and fit in this area, you know? The Ghostbusters style ones actually work really well too. Or like these. Maybe not that one, but this looks like it, it's part of a garden already. Got vines growing up it. We didn't want water, though, did we? We wanted juice, I think. I mean, I could always switch out the signs and stuff, so whatever. This building style is crazy! Look at that one, wow. I don't know if I've actually seen that building before. See, this is closer. We just want like boring buildings. So let's see here. We'll edit these. There's a trombone in there. Does one of the X-Men play the trombone? I don't remember. I don't think so. So every time I make a park, no matter what the theming is, I always choose 2 drinks and at least 2 foods. And ice cream just makes sense. What else did I want? I always want to do chicken, but nobody ever eats the chicken. You like the different shop types? Yeah, the shops are amazing. Tiki Chi, we got Tiki Chiki and juice, energy drinks, gelato, French fries. I think we'll be set. You like slushy pizzas? I'm trying to like crank my fan without it blasting into the microphone right now. Because it's way too hot to not have my fan blasting directly on me. Yeah, we'll do some decoration for this queue. But this park's not going to open for a while, so I guess we'll just we'll just check the numbers here. Those aren't perfect, but they're also not terrible. We're not sure how popular this one's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be crazy popular, but we'll get like a decent queue. Excuse me. I don't know about doing like custom signs and everything. I mean, it would make sense to do that, but they're not gonna be super fancy. I think they'll just be like glow in the dark signs with the name of the X-Men on them. Like we'll get one at an angle right here. I guess I'll do it now so we can see an example of what I mean. A big standing sign, actually. Doo-doo. Yeah, I don't know about how this is all gonna work. I think we're just gonna I think we're just gonna have to I'm actually kind of feeling like a sci-fi vibe might be better, but this looks good. This fits. The stuff we already have. Cyclops. I think the back text is like that. Let me get that. And we'll put some trees and bushes around it, and it'll look really pretty. But we'll worry about that detailing next, or I mean, next time we stream. As far as terrain goes, I guess we could put like some rocks. Yeah. Aha, perfect. Okay. It's doing what I wanted it to do, actually. Do. Okay, and then the rest is just gonna be, you know, natural setting, trees, and all that good stuff. Nature. Do. we go. And what are these? These are sycamore. And then these are oak 3. Oak 3, is that what this is? Yes, alright, perfect. Thank you, game. So this way you get an idea. It's just going through the forest, weaving in and out of the trees. Pretty basic coaster here. The most basic one that I'm going to make. All the others are going to be like super heavily themed with what X-Men they are. Like, for Storm, we'll obviously add, you know, rain effects and lightning effects to the ride. I don't know exactly what we're going to do for Wolverine other than pick out some crazy... I definitely want Wolverine to do some crazy loops and stuff. Oh, you have no idea. When it comes to micro detail in this game, that's all I do for hours. You should stick around and see some of the finished projects that I have done, because it's kind of wild. Get some different trees here. And yeah, kind of like that. Well, I'll probably add more later, but it's all about getting the big stuff out of the way so that we can set up everything else that we need. I need lights. Can't forget the lights. I always forget lights. I think we got a couple options. We could just do like street lamps. That's an option. We don't need too many though, because this park's open during the day. Like, literally just a handful of lights here and there. Like, you're not even gonna see this lit up, so maybe not. Not even worth it, bro. Yeah, we need some sci-fi vibes. Just a little bit. Do, 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 do. Do 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 do. Are those lights? All of this, everything that I just placed down is lights, yes. So you can make your park at night if you wanted to, but I think this is going to be a daytime park, so you can see they glow in the dark. We don't really need much lighting for this park, like very minimal. But I'll just put, you know, some down around the queues, because I always do. Just a habit. But something that we definitely do need is benches. We need some benches. Now, do we want to go futuristic or more of a park bench vibe? Because it's kind of like a garden. This Western style one actually works really well too. But these ones are fancy. I like these ones. Go with these. Yeah, I think we're gonna put a big fake staircase right in front. Actually, I don't want to mess with the front too much. Lots of benches, yeah. Probably the way to go. Do 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 do. You make trolley rides? Sort of. There's trains. Does that count? There's like there's all types of different track rides in the game. Yeah, like bus. You can make a bus ride. I wasn't planning on doing any of those. You can make a monorail. You can make like a chairlift around the park. I could do that, but it doesn't make sense for this park. It's not actually going to be that huge. The coasters are going to take up most of the space in the layout, really. Like Wolverine starts from here and is probably gonna flip around over here and then come back through the middle. And then I'm planning on doing one for Storm and maybe a Gambit coaster because Gambit's like my favorite. I think purple's a cool color. He wears purple. And then Jean Grey, or I guess we'll have a Dark Phoenix coaster. Would be really cool to do. Like a coaster that goes through fire or something. This game is awesome. I think so. That's why I play it all the time. It's really addictive. Alright, let's go, trash cans. I don't think this is that important, but I think just the normal one with blue. We gotta have that blue color everywhere. I might do like a big entrance sign that just says X-Men on it or something. I don't know. I don't know if I need to do that. I just want these things down so I don't forget about them. do. Do, do, do. I don't know how big this round room is, so I have space here to make around the round room. Okay. This gives it more of a tennis court feeling, I think. We surround it with like chain link fence. I think that's all we're gonna add for this side as far as like buildings go. Right? We have food, drink, shop, bathroom, staff room, ride over there. So I guess we can make this a work roster. Right. I don't think we have to worry about staffing too much until the park's like actually open, so that's probably going to be way, way later. This, probably put another food shop down in this corner somewhere. Alright. Okay, I'm trying to think what we need done. Hmm. I mean, I could plot out the other coasters, but I feel like we need to get this layout done. And I mean, I have to build around this anyway. So... Oh yeah. What am I gonna do about the queue? I didn't think about that. Uh-oh. Games like this should be co-op. No. Absolutely not. Because then someone deletes all your progress. No. Why would you want that? You think people are gonna work together? Have you ever played a multiplayer game? Online. What am I gonna do about the queue? I guess I could try to make this get rid of the staircase and make that the staircase the queue. I didn't think this one out. Having another player work while you're working would kill your frame rate on these games. They tried that in Tropico. There's actually a co-op simulation game called Tropico, and it's rough. It's really rough. There's like no point to it, really. You can compete against people, you can play with people, and it's not as great as you would expect it to be. It's like multiplayer Sims. It's just not. I think you're asking for something, not realizing that it's going to make the game worse. It's going to lower the quality of the actual game experience. I don't want somebody else building for me. That's no fun. Maybe I should push this backwards. At least for the point of the queue. People asked for a multiplayer Fallout. Don't forget that. People asked for that. And we all know what happened with that. So... people asked for a multiplayer Elder Scrolls game. Not everything is supposed to be multiplayer. Single player is good, especially for simulation games. There's a reason they're the way they are. That's not gonna be long enough. Maybe I can pinch it? I can't even pinch it, dude. Damn it. No, Minecraft is not the same thing at all. And what happens in Minecraft? Griefing. Exactly. I wouldn't want somebody griefing my Planet Coaster build. That would actually just make me not want to play the game. Maybe I can adjust the door? Like, I don't know what else I can do other than move the door. Or make a second door. Because... unless I move the start point. Right? For this entrance. Has to go the full length of this coaster. Let's see. We can adjust it. We can adjust it. It's really close, though. I mean, worst case scenario, we move these walls. I mean, I have to build this whole mansion anyway, so... Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh. Do. We're almost there. We're almost to where I want to be. That's as close as I think it's gonna get. That's pretty dang close. I mean, and then we can connect it to one of those stairs. And then we'll get like a fake staircase down here, actually. You'll see what I mean with that. Do-do-do-do. Like these. But big ones. Gozer's Temple Stairs. Look at that. Okay. I think I know what I need to do. Need to just take these. Split the pieces. Split the pieces! Actually, it looks not as terrible as you might expect. Kind of surprised that it's not that bad. Okay, so yeah, I'll probably have to edit the building around it because really the lift is going to be restricted. But I think I can get a launch off this coaster. I think we can go really fast. I think this one can cook up to like 45 miles per hour. Optional spine. Well, that means the bottom of it. Okay. Yeah, so we'll just have to edit a hole in the wall there. So this is gonna be Wolverine. And it's a Copperhead Strike coaster, which is a type I haven't used in a long time. It's also a launching coaster, so it's somewhat similar to the type of coaster that we already built for Cyclops, but this one, the difference is this one can do loops. And it will do loops. And it's gonna be crazy. Blue and yellow. Obviously, gotta get those X-Men colors. And Wolverine's kind of a crazy guy, so whatever the most metal song we have here. What's the craze? What's like Action Coaster might be okay. Chief Beef of Police. Yeah, we might just go with the Action Coaster music. Because the rock's not really rock, it's more like rockabilly. It's like like a banjo or something. I don't think you can change the color of the car, but I think you can change the car. Maybe. But I think the whole point is for it to look like this. I want it to look like a Jeep. For some reason, I don't know. I wanted to build a different kind of coaster. That was the idea. Because I don't remember the last time I built one of these. So it's gonna go really fast up, forward, and then we're gonna loop like crazy because it's cooking. It's going fast. I mean, we might even get like an inverted loop. I don't know. But I think we have to go down. Actually, we should go down from here. It's going so fast. Uh, we could auto tunnel. That would be okay for this coaster, I think. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Yeah, I think you can. If I do a loop, it'll establish that there's a loop here. Uh. How am I gonna implement the idea of claws? That's the question. Because I have no idea. I'll have to do 3 of something in the ride. Maybe just 3 loops or 3 hills in the middle. Gotta have Wolverine's claws, like, represented somehow. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to mess with the ground a little bit. I mean, I might even have it going like through rocks, but I definitely don't want to do like an underground coaster. We don't like those. Those are too much work. Put water at the bottom, actually. That would make sense. Let's just get the layout of this coaster done. Okay, so we turn. I think it can be more extreme. I want this to be a crazy coaster. Let's go like, you know, 1 more degree, 1 more foot higher than I would normally go. So I'm pretty sure this is called a Batwing loop. That's what that is. I actually want it to cut to the left here. So, from this point, I want it to go to the left. It can like loop right here if it needs to. But we want to do like a bunch of crazy loops out of here and then maybe cut through this hill to get back around. But yeah, this is probably going to be the main coaster. So this one's going to be pretty beefy in terms of like this overall size of it. I don't think it needs to be like crazy high. How tall is this? Whatever the height of this is, that's probably as tall as it's going to be. Yeah, like 89 feet. So it doesn't need to be a crazy tall coaster, but it has to be noticeable. I always thought Wolverine was like overhyped. He was never one of my favorites. I get it. Everybody loves Wolverine. Not saying anything bad about him. Just saying he's not my favorite. What if we do a Cobra roll? Is that too similar to the Batwing? What? Hi, Dana. How's it going? We're working on my X-Men park. Currently, the Wolverine coaster, which is going to be like the main coaster of our park anyway. What about an inclined 45? Inclined 180. That might be cool. We haven't done one of those in a while. Your car got vandalized? That sucks. I'm sorry that happened to you. That would really piss me off. Why do people do shit like that? I hope the damage isn't, like, too bad. You know? Is it covered by your car insurance? They broke your mirror? What the fuck, dude? Why would someone do that? I don't get it. I think that's extremely childish. I'm sorry. Stuff like that really upsets me, you know? When people just do things that are mean for no reason. Really childish. I kind of want to go up. But I also want to loop. It's like, I kind of want a hill, but I also want to loop, you know? That's not the type of loop we want. We want these cut hold. Look how big you can make these loops. Whoa! That's crazy. I wanted to go further down this way. Actually. So we're not gonna... Let's try something like that. That looks a little bit weird. But you know what? It could work. Let's test this. The sun's in my eyes. Okay. Let's test this Wolverine coaster. It's not finished yet, but we gotta do a first test and see what it's like. So you're gonna start from inside the mansion. I'll decorate the insides and stuff too. That's gonna take forever. Oh my gosh, why did I do this to myself? It's so fast! Oh! You're having your vaccination appointment today? Whoa! Yeah, this is a fast coaster, dude. We might have to adjust the speed, but that's easy to do. That's an easy thing to do. Did it feel terrible going into this part? It didn't really. It's actually kind of smooth. I mean, it's not terrible. It could be better. I don't know what I would do to fix it though. I think that's as much as I can do to adjust it. Landing on the grass seems a bit rough. Ah, I see what you did there. It's not finished, Dana. Are you familiar with the X-Men? Do you know who Wolverine is? Because some people don't know. Believe it or not, some people are completely oblivious to the greatest comic book series and cartoon of all time. And movie franchise. Logan's one of your favorite movies? Alright, well, you know, they could have picked any bad guy, and they were like, let's just clone Wolverine. I was like, what? What? There's so many cool villains! Yeah, you could have put in place of that. That was the part that I didn't like. Everything else about Logan is great. I just don't like the part where he fights himself. I think that's really stupid. That was like an easy way out. Like, I get that's kind of what Stryker was doing, was cloning Wolverine. But if he already has Wolverine, then why does he need Wolverine? You know what I mean? He has, like, another version of Weapon X. He doesn't really need Logan anymore. Or X2, for that matter. I love Days of Future Past. Days of Future Past was, like, my favorite. Days of Future Past is sick. It's so damn good. Especially the first, like, half an hour where it's in the future. I was like, yes. Yes, give me all of this. And there's, like, I like the part, I feel like there's a part where they reference Jubilee or something, and that made me happy, because I grew up on the cartoon, you know, and the comics, and I was always like, Jubilee has the stupidest power, but she's also, like, I don't know, she's really relatable and cool of a character. She just controls fireworks. That's literally what she does. Oh, you didn't think I would go through the middle? You didn't think I would do that? You were like, Underdog, you would never. Oh, but I would. I would go right through the middle of that. Wait, Flash is fighting bees? What? Excuse me? What have I been missing? What's happening? Huh? You're like, oh, by the way, Flash is fighting bees now. What have I been missing? Excuse me? Like, I would love for this to work, but there's no way there's enough speed, dude. There's no way there's enough speed. This would be sick, though. I mean, I can add boosters to anywhere in this coaster, which makes this coaster kind of cool. We can mess around with it, get it to be the way we want it to be. My frames drop there really hard, so that's good. Yeah, I want this coaster to feel wild. Like you're going from loop to loop and you're spinning and turning, going upside down. And it has to loop through that, dude. That's like taller than the frickin' launch though. So you know what? This part I think is not gonna work. As cool, as perfect and cool as that would be, it's not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. No, I have to get to the other side. I have to get to the other side of the mansion. How the heck am I supposed to do that? Boy, editing a round room around a coaster is going to be so much fun. I can't wait. Whew. Okay. Don't worry about that launch speed. We can adjust that. They can remove some of these supports as well. I actually kind of like that part. And this is just a big, slow hill where you get to see the front of the mansion. Yeah. We have some adjustments to make here. But the idea, you know, it's the idea that counts. It's the idea that counts. This part seemed okay. This part might have to get lowered. Think that'll help. Make sure that this part turns Mm-hmm. So let's see. This doesn't count as a loop, right? This doesn't count as an incline, I mean. It's not technically upside down. So this is 2, 3, 4. 4 inversions. I'm feeling like I could put another corkscrew at some point in this ride. So I don't know where I'm gonna do that. Start the goddamn coaster. Let's go. I'm trying to figure out where that other inversion would go, though. I really want it, like, right here. I don't think that's gonna work out. So I might have to get it towards the end of the coaster. Like a slow little corkscrew at the end, maybe? Because we got some space back here that I can mess with. Or right here, right after. Yeah, I'll have to adjust where this is, because it's going at the wrong angle. But maybe, you know what? Might be something I can do about that. I think it's because of the banking offset. See, it's still coming at a weird angle, though. I mean, for the loops, that makes sense. But for this... not really. Don't be pouty if you hop out? What do you mean, pouty if you hop out? Huh? If you have to go, go. I think we're gonna wrap up as soon as I get the proper numbers and the layout for this coaster anyway. So we're almost done for today. And then we'll come back to this next week and add more to it. And probably I'll work on this mansion off stream. Because that won't exactly be the most fun thing to watch me do. Oh, Dana, I can't believe you would leave me. I don't get pouty. No, but I of course always enjoy when people are here. Why stream? To entertain you. And honestly, to keep myself mentally sane. But I think it's like backfiring. Streaming is driving me crazy now. Okay, I might need to adjust the speed on that. Might need to adjust the speed on that, but that is something we can do. That is something we can do. I think the layout is good. Why did this change? I feel like this changed. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, worst case scenario, we just adjust these numbers. But I think this type of coaster is built to allow you to do crazy loops like this. I mean, it's not like I'm doing something super wild and crazy, really. The speed there might be a bit high. We need to remove that support. Okay, hold on. Which one is it? It's this one. Because it's like hitting me right in the face. Okay, anyway. Through the hills, through the loop, turn here, up. And get launched right into a corkscrew. And we can add brakes. if we need to. But sometimes the game doesn't want you to do that. Sometimes the game does not like brakes. Yeah, so where it might be a bit extreme. It might be a bit extreme. I can't believe it's a 12. But that's only based on the speed. So that means we can turn the speed down on this part for the overall coaster. And just find the right magic number. Down from 45, let's do 35. As long as it's fast enough to get through these loops, I think we'll be good. Also, this coaster kind of like kills my frame rate on console when I'm riding it. I don't know why it's doing that today. Shouldn't be that harsh. Yeah, I was gonna cut through here, but then I was like, it would be cooler if I did cut through a loop, at least on one of them. This is like a slow overbank turn into a corkscrew, and I like it, but it's not as smooth as I wanted it to be when you're going into it. But I don't think I can adjust it anymore than I already have. Alright, there's no way it's as fast now. What's up, Fred? Wait. Can I do Chewbacca doing the X-Men theme song? Kinda tricky to do. Whatever that was, you're welcome. We're working on my Wolverine coaster. We're almost done. I'm hoping that these numbers aren't too extreme. I think it needs to break before the curve. But we'll see. What does it say? We're still at a 12. Really? That didn't adjust anything. Where is it super high? Right at the beginning, huh? The good news is you can put these boosters in other places so that it doesn't have to like boost like crazy here. War clerk needs more claws. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do about claws. I don't know. I guess I can make a I was gonna say I could make a sign, but not really, because it's gonna be in the mansion. I don't know. I'll figure that out. Figure out how am I gonna incorporate claws, because that you kind of need to. I just don't know how I'm gonna do that and make it look good. I love corkscrews, by the way. Can I just say that? That might be a weird thing to say, but corkscrews just look cool when you go through them, and it's like one of my favorite pieces of a coaster ever. I feel like me adjusting the speed here. Maybe I have to eliminate the drop. You think? I'm interested to see. Cause like it doesn't really need a huge hill. Doesn't even need a hill at all. It could launch forward, but I want it to go up. I want it to feel like a coaster. Does that make it is a roller coaster? You know what I mean. I want it to feel like there's a lift at the beginning. Uh-oh. Well, we done fucked it up. I got in a crash. It doesn't make it through the loop. Doesn't make it through the loop anymore. It's a good thing I put a flat piece here. I do 25s and 8s. 25 and 8 is usually a good number. I think, what did I put here? This should be like 30 and 8. Yeah, this is 30 and 8, and then I have another launch sequence here that's like 25 and 8, and then I need a break like here. But I think we'll be okay without that. Don't worry about anything else besides the fact of going through this loop. Please get rid of these bad numbers, dude. Yes! We have perfect... I did it! We did it. It's done. It's done. Wolverine is now complete. Yes. Alright, so... as far as this goes for today, I think we're gonna say that's it, and I will try to edit the mansion off stream for the next couple days, and I'll be back on Tuesday for more Planet Coaster. So if you want to see more of this X-Men build, tune in then. And I'll show you my progress on the mansion, because that's not going to be fun to watch me do, because it's going to take so goddamn long.